step response of a series RLC circuit. Okay, so transient response of a series RLC circuit by using step input. Transient response of a series RLC circuit. Transient response. Response of a series RLC circuit by a space. Okay, for step input by space for step input. Okay, step input. So you want a step input in PSpice library, enter V P W L. Okay, this is called our source V P W L, and by entering this V P W L, so we will get the step element source. Okay, the source. So our input is called step input. Okay, so our input is a step input. So first from 0 0, and then so like this it is open like this. Okay, so this is our step input. This is called voltage. Okay, so this is called 1 volt, and this is called time in milliseconds. Let us assume milliseconds. Okay, so first 0 0 at here 0 0, and this is called okay 1 nanosecond. Okay, and this 1 volt, and then here also 1 millisecond. Okay, and also 1 volts. That means first 0 0. Okay, T1 0 V1 0. Next T2 V2 means T2 1 nanosecond. Okay, and 1 volts. So here this point. Okay, that is called T2 V2. And next finally 1 millisecond and 1 volt. That is called T3 V3. So like this we have to enter this T1 V1 and T2 V2 and T3. Okay, for T1 what is the voltage, corresponding voltage for with respect to times. Okay, for T1 here 0 0 and 1 nanosecond 1 volts. Here 1 volt 1 millisecond and 1 volts. Like this this step input is designed. Understood? And then by using PSpice, so we have to execute this series RLC circuit, step response of a series RLC circuit. So take from library V P W L. So this is called step input or source. Okay, so like this step source is taken. So then take values of resistance R and L. Okay, from library enter L. So we'll get L, place here, and then C, similarly C under C like this, place here, and close and control or rotate the capacitor. It means voltage response across the capacitor. No? So that's why. So like this, take the elements RLC values and connect. So this source to here, and this source to inductor, and then inductor to capacitor, and capacitor second terminal to so step source. Like this, connect this RLC elements and take ground also, ground earth. Okay, and then arrange the values. The value of this I'm taking here for 2 ohms. Okay, save. Okay, 2 ohms, and inductance is for example 50 microhenry. I'm taking 50 microhenry. Okay, I'm changing 50 microhenry. And if you want to place, we want to display this inductance value, change plus and both name and value and select arrays. Okay, so like this. And here also value taking 10 microfarads, 10 microfarads, 10 UF. Save alter, change display and both name and value you will get display like this. Okay. So 10 value is equal to the value of this 10 microfarads. Value of this inductor 50 microfarad. And the source voltage. Then coming to the source voltage, here first DC is equal to 0 volts. Save. And AC is also 0. Enter 0. Save. And then our times are nothing but T1 is equal to 0. Save alter. And T2 is V1 is also 0. First 0 0. Then time T2 1 ns 1 nanosecond. 1 ns save alter. And V2 is also V2 1 also. Step input na. Voltage is always 1. Okay. And then T3 for 1 millisecond also 1 ms. The output voltage is also 1. Okay. 1 volt. So like this, each and every one, this T1 V1, T2 V2, T3 V3. Okay. So you want extend the waveform, take T4 V4. Okay. Instead of 1 millisecond, to take T4 is equal to 2 millisecond. Okay. 2 millisecond. And V4 is equal to 1 volts. Like this also valid. First step input. So like this, each and every element is adjusted. So DC 0, AC 0, T1 is equal to 0, P1 is equal to 0, starting. Okay. T1 0, V1 0. And T2 1 ns, V2 1 ns, T3 1 ms, V3 1 ms. Okay, understood. So why means already explained. No? So at starting like this, our step input is ID practically like this. Okay, this is called millisecond. This is called 0 0. That's why T1 V1 0, and this is called 1 ns. Okay, and then this is called 1 volts. So that means 1 ns 1 volts. That's called T2 V2. So T2 1 ns V2 1 volts like this, and then finally 1 millisecond. Okay, that is called T3 1 millisecond, and V3 is called 1 volts. Always 1 volt. Voltage is 1, same. Okay. So like this, this source is defined. After this, so okay, and then so we are finding the response across the capacitor. That's why. So enter this label V output. And this is our V input. If you want to know the this waveform, you want to observe the waveform, take probe and connect here. Okay, and also if you want to find the waveform across the capacitor, find response across the capacitor. Like this, series RLC circuit is designed and step response is analyzed. And also analysis, go to analysis and set up and transient, make transient, tick mark on transient and double click on this. Our maximum time is 2 milliseconds. That's why I'm taking 3 milliseconds, 3 ms. Okay. So like this, everyone is adjusted, and then so simulate, and before going to simulate and save this. Okay. So this is called a step response. Step response. Step response. Like this. So you will get this probe in this way. This is our input. Okay, this is our input. So here 0.2 milliseconds, 0.4 milliseconds, 0.6 milliseconds. Final time is called 3 milliseconds. So our response is called, this is called output. Okay, this is our output. This is our output step response. Okay, this is our output response. So this is our response. Okay, this is our input and output the display line. So This is called output response. Okay. So in this, here I'm chosen R is equal to 2 ohms, L is equal to 50 microhenry, the C is equal to how much means, so in this schematic, C is equal to 10 microfarads. C is equal to 10 microfarads. So for this, so we are getting this type of response means. So we know, so one damping factor zeta is equal to R by 2 into root C by L. By substituting these values, R is equal to 2 by 2. So okay, C is equal to 50 microhenry, 50 into 10 to the power minus 6 divided by L is called, C is called 10 microhenry. Okay, 10 microhenry. C is equal to 10 microhenry. C is equal to 10 microfarad, sorry, 10 microfarads, and then by inductance is called 50 microhenry. Okay, and then you will get this value 0.44 like this. So in between, this is called 0 less than zeta less than 1. That's why this is called underdamped system. Underdamped system. By taking the values of R, L, C, we will get the different type of response. Zeta is equal to 1, critical damped response. If zeta is greater than 1, over damped. Okay, over damped response. And if zeta is 0 less than 1, underdamped. So they like this different types of responses can be observed by using response in the transient response of series RLC circuit. So here we want to know this time and voltage. This is called maximum peak overshoot. Okay, this is called maximum peak. So if you want to find this peak, so press here output cursor, and then press here, and then press marker like this. It will be appear. So if you want to know this here form, you want to know here cursor, here probe. So it will be displayed like this 10. Okay, 6.2. So time is called, this is called time, this is called voltage, and by pressing like this, it will be appear like this. Okay. So then if you want to know this peak value, press here, press this icon, and then this icon. Okay. So this is called 1.2239 voltage and 77.31 microseconds. Okay. So this is called final time. So press here, and then here 314.28 microseconds and 0.99 volts. This is called final voltage. And then press here, you will get 626.89 microfarads. That means 0.6 milliseconds, and then 1 volt. So like this, for different type of times, you can easily observe these results by using PSPAS. Okay, by using this like this. So this is about step response of a series RL circuit by using PSPAS.